Here we are today at beautiful Studio City, just above Penn's, and we're about to find out what Jose is doing today. Was that it?
That was pretty much it.
Okay.
That's kind of like in a nutshell.
But I am a nut.
That's true. That, as many people probably don't know.
Well, if they don't know from before, they'll certainly know by now. So, what was the question?
The question was, how did you get started?
How did I get started doing what?
Mobile DJ, mobile work, entertaining, MC, your company's party favors, right?
Right.
And how did it all start for you?
I don't know. How did it all start for you, Jose?
I kind of started in high school, I guess. I would hang around with these guys who would DJ, and I was their roadie, and I got to see how they did things, and I wanted to do the same thing.
And you liked it?
I loved it. Still doing it.
And you said, I could do that?
Yes, I said, oh, if this guy can do it, I can do it, and it kind of took off from there. But then I go to Mobile Beat, and I learn so much more, it makes me much more of a better entertainer. Do you agree?
Oh, I totally agree. I'm toying with you here.
Of course. It's okay. I'll edit all this later.
Oh, well, that's what I figured you would. Okay, so the true story. Right around the corner, just up Lancashire from here, there's this roller rink. And I'm maybe 19, 20 years old. It's like 1980. Very shy. I'm a closet DJ. Do you know what that is?
Is that where a DJ just plays music, no MC, nothing?
Kind of. Closet DJ or bedroom DJ.
Okay, I'm familiar with bedroom DJ.
Familiar with bedroom DJ.
Tinkers, plays with music and stuff.
Mixtapes, all that stuff, wiki. So that's me, back in, the very early 80s. Very shy. And my brother, an identical twin, in case you didn't know.
I did not know that.
Yeah. He goes up to the owner of this roller rink and says, my brother is the world's best DJ, and you should hire him. He's better than this guy playing tonight. And I'm in the corner going, obviously, modest beginnings. So the manager comes over and says, well, if you're as great as your brother says, you can come audition Wednesday. And from that first Wednesday, I parlayed 4 nights at the rink.
Wow, that's pretty good.
Yeah. And then from that rink, I then had 2 club owners that saw me, heard me, and they said, can you come? And I said, sure. So I turned 4 nights into 6 nights. All right?
Wow, multiplying and creating a buzz and getting some more business.
So I'm 2 nights at the club, 4 nights at the rink, and then I start shaving nights off of the rink to do more club work because the clubs pay better than the rink. So that was the segue into nightclubs.
So you work pretty much all week.
Oh, yes, all week. Then you want to get into the Game Master thing, right?
Well, eventually I wanted to talk to you about how did you started doing presentations on Mobile Beat? Did you approach the producers? Did they approach you? How did you have a game plan saying, look, I'm going to teach DJs how to spin incredibly as they enter the room and how to interact with their guests much better?
Yeah. Well, I actually have a really funny story, and you can double-check this with Mike Bonacorso, the producer of Mobile Beat. But I guess this was like 2002, somewhere around there. I contact Mike, and I say, I have this idea for this Game Master presentation for your next Mobile Beat show. He says, sounds good, but I don't know if there's enough there. So he asks me, would you mind sharing the stage with 2 or 3 other DJs? And I'm like, hey, I'm off the hook. I'll come in, I'll play a few games, I'm done. I ask him about how long. He says, the presentation will be about an hour. And you'll share with 3 or 4 other DJs.
So you're thinking maybe 15 minutes tops.
Right. So I show up in Las Vegas with my DJ gear to provide background music, that's another story, and to play some games for a few minutes. I ask Mike, who are the other DJs? And what are they doing? I want to make sure my games don't interfere with what their games are. And he looks at me and he says, you're it.
So you're the main star of the show.
That's it. Nobody else is doing it, just me. Oh, and by the way, it's an hour and a half. So now, I'm prepared for 15 minutes of games? Not. That's what I always teach people. If you do an hour show, come prepared with 3-4 hours worth of material so that you can pick and choose. Have lots of toys in your toolbox or in your game box so that you can pull them out. So he asked me, can you do it? Oh, yeah. And that was the beginning.
I was always curious, How many games and activities do you have in your arsenal that you use when you go out to an event? Let's say if you got a corporate function or a kids party, how many games and activities do you have in your back pocket?
I've probably forgotten more games than I can remember. But I will tell you that what I used to do and what we're currently doing, they're really, really very different. A lot of what I taught at the seminars throughout the years was what I call canned or pre-planned, ready to go, will fit any event game. Whether we're talking Pretty Woman, where the guys use the guitars and you play Pretty Woman in the background and they sing to the bride, Pretty Woman, or you dress a man up like a woman and we play Man, I Feel Like a Woman. They're for any event, and I have hundreds of those things. But now I really want to find out about you, Jose. You're my client. I want to find out what is special and important to you, and then plan and create a unique experience that is about you, not about the game and not about me, but about you, so that the audience can understand you better. And those kinds of games are far, far more memorable, reaching, and they touch the audience.
Today you're going to be presenting at the LA chapter, American DJ Association. Later on this afternoon you're going up to Ventura to do another presentation. What's the presentation about, and what are you going to be showing today?
Well, this morning here in Studio City for the PADJ, which is paid.
Yeah, I don't remember what the acronym is.
Right, and it's an ADJA affiliate. We're going to be doing favoritism, which is all about adding visuals, audio, video, performance to the experience for the clients, which includes some games as well. You can segue into clips, and that'll be fresh, and you'll get it live.
At this point in the video, we'll do a little dream sequence and flash forward to the future and be able to show your presentation.
So, if you're doing a party and you're not playing the name game, recognize your wedding party, recognize your bride and groom, know your parents, which side of the family they're on. I know your parents, are you the bride side or the groom side? No. Know their names inside and out at the event. And you will be a rock star, I guarantee it. Because everybody's favorite word is their name. Right. Okay. Macarena!
Margarita. Hey.
Let's see if this fits. A lot of our viewers are very technical, and they always want to know, what is it that you use to play your music, videos, equipment-wise? What are you using in your rig? What's underneath the hood?
DJ gear.
Very good. Any specific brands, names, models?
DJ gear.
Very good. Well, let's just keep it at that, folks. This is Jose Heredia sitting next to Scott Faver, and very cool interview. Thank you very much, Scott Faver. Hey, how do people get a hold of you, by the way?
Usually with 2 arms, and they just hug me.
Excellent. What if they wanted to call you?
Well, they should call me something nice.
Excellent. And websites they should visit?
You just keep throwing those softballs. I'll keep, lobbing them at you.
Oh, yeah, it's good. But thank you again, Scott. We got to bring you into the show and do a live show. How does that?
Love to. Anytime.
Excellent.
Good luck with the show. Thanks.
Excellent. Thank you very much. Bye, guys.
Sure, I don't know where I'm going, but you tell me.
Well, let's see where it takes us.
Well, I'm assuming you're going to edit.
Yes.
Okay.
There's going to be extensive editing, post-production work.
So when I go blah, 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 blah,
I'll put a voice over it, a gentleman going, "Hey, how you doing?" That kind of thing.
Oh, yeah, I thought you were going to do like the voiceover with the German thing. Ja, von mein Herr, ja.